Good cloudy morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Catch Me Off-Road YouTube channel. We are currently in the TRX, and we're heading towards Hollyoaks ORV Park right outside of Detroit, Michigan, for day 2 of Detroit 4Fest. We were out there yesterday with a few MOE guys from our crew and had a blast, but unfortunately I was so busy with everything I didn't have time to film. So today I'm going to try to get some more video content of the event. It's Sunday, September, I think it's the 18th, and this event happens every year around the same time, usually middle to end of September, and it's always a blast. They have tons of vendors that come out. Jeep is a huge sponsor of the event. GM is a big sponsor. Last year and the year before, I think Ford even sponsored and had some Bronco stuff out there. And then there's tons of other vendors, people who sell things like bumpers and off-road tires. There's, Fox Shocks comes out there. Just probably at least 50 sponsors, and I'll take some video today of the event once we get there to kind of give you an idea. But the goal of the event is for people who are into off-roading to come out and explore the park. And also there's food, there's music, there's prizes, things like that. So anyone can come in their TRX, their Raptor, their Jeep Wrangler, whatever they want to bring, and you just pay for entry, and then you have to have a flag on, because that's one of the Hollyoaks ORV Park rules. It's similar to most of the Sand Dunes flags, a tall dune whip basically with an orange flag. So those are really your 2 requirements, and you get in, you get to play all day off-road with your friends and check out all the vendors and stuff. So it's kind of like a big festival. Anyway, I'll quit yip-yapping now, and once we get there I'll start filming a little bit more. I just wanted to give you guys a little brief intro. So we are about to pull into the entrance. They have us using the entrance to the ski resort right next door, since it's such a large event. There you go, Jeep welcomes you to 4Fest. And we're just gonna go ahead and pull on up here. And luckily we've got the VIP access on my bracelet right here, so they should just let us right in. And just like that, we are through security. There's a cool Jeep up there. It's yesterday it was rotating. I guess they have it shut off for now, but it was really cool. There's the shuttle. So some people can park here, or you can park in the lot that I just came through, and the shuttle will pick you up and drive you into the park. If you want to come as like a spectator and just go around to the vendors and get food and things like that and play the games, but you don't have an off-road vehicle, or you don't want to take your off-road vehicle in, that's what you do. Otherwise you drive like I am, and you just come on into the park. And here it is. So we are here at the entrance to 4Fest. So right here on the right is where Ram and Jeep are set up. So they have TRXs, some Rebels, some other vehicles over here. We've got Unlimited Off-Road on the left. We've got Hell Tracks right here. Check this thing out, a track Jeep. Looks really cool. And I'll walk around, do walk-arounds of these things in a second. Jeep set up over here on the right. And then right here is LaFontaine. This is where I hang out. The dealership network of LaFontaine is awesome. They actually off-road their vehicles. They're a really family-oriented dealership. So I always come out and hang out with them, park my truck here. Sorry guys, I got a phone call while I was filming that, but we'll go back to the LaFontaine booth in a little bit. I wanted to get to the Jeep booth real quick and Ram before they get too busy. But check this thing out real quick. This is called the Jeep Bob Concept. It's a really cool looking rig. Let me stand back and get you a better look at it. Check that thing out. What a beast. So it's on, I believe, 40-inch Maxxis tires. Yeah, 40 13.5 by 20. And it's got King shocks on it all around with the remote reservoirs. It's got a full orange interior. And it's got this really cool like fabric top thing that kind of straps down all the way back to the corners. It looks pretty interesting. I don't know if I'd buy one, but it looks kind of cool. And then it's got a spare tire in the bed. Some cool auxiliary air switches and lights and stuff back here. Full orange like bed liner sprayed in there. Anyway, that's one of the cool vehicles. And they have this other one right over here. This one's called the Decoder. I'll show you it on the hood here real quick. But what's cool about this one is, I was looking at this yesterday. This is a Jeep with every part on it is straight out of the Jeep catalog. You can order like these tube doors. They have the QR code on there. You can scan it and order them if you want. Grab handles. They have everything labeled. It's really cool. So everything in red on here is from the Mopar order catalog. So that's kind of cool. Kind of a cool idea. And then we got, you know, the normal Grand Cherokees and stuff like that over here. And then there's the Ram and the TRX booth over there. The black truck is a TRX. And over here you can do a Jeep ride. You can go down, hop in with one of them, and they'll drive you around the park all over. And just to get a ride in one of the Jeeps.
How much is one of those things? They're $8,000 normally. That's not bad. They're $7,000 at the here now. Okay. Yeah.
My buddy Jeremy here is showing us the new, what is it, Volcon? What's it called?
Grunt.
Grunt.
Yeah.
It's an electric motorcycle, dirt bike, kind of a combo, trail bike. It's got high and low beam headlights. It's got about a 50-mile range per battery. You could put 2 batteries in it. It goes, what do you say, 47 miles per hour approximately?
Well,
or 40?
Me on it. Yeah, with normal size people, 55.
Okay, so 50, 55. They've got them, you can test drive them down here at Forfest. And they're on sale right here, actually, he was just saying. So they're a lot cheaper than you normally would pay for them. So if you want to check one of these out, come down to Forfest. You can actually cruise around and test them out here off-road. So really cool little bikes. I rode one last time I was out, had a blast. We've got a few food trucks here. We got Detroit Taco Company, really good tacos. We've got a burger spot and a barbecue spot right here. And then as we make our way down, there's just tons of vendors. And this goes way down to the end of the row. And then there's more vendors out to the right. We have some other dealerships out here, looks like. These are all the Ultra 4 trucks. So these guys came out yesterday and did an exhibition race. I'll post a clip here showing some of their footage. Unfortunately, it's in vertical video, but you'll get the idea. These are the ones that came out yesterday and were racing. So this right here is Maximus 3. They make all sorts of cool products for Jeeps. I'm trying to get out of here before the music gives me copyright strike, but they make all sorts of like bumpers, lift kits, suspension, things like that for Jeeps. And then Tyree lights right here. They actually donated a lot of cool prizes for the event. Really good lights, and you can see them all bumper mounted right there. A lot of Jeep stuff, but they also make, you know, the lights can go on anything, obviously. Specialized Bicycles is out here giving demo rides. You can grab one and ride around the park. And then Spicer's over here with the axles, you know, diffs, stuff like that. Right here is the GM booth, GM Chevy. So they have the new Silverado ZR2 right here. Really cool truck. You can see all the skid plates on it at the bottom there. Cool hood cowl, and they've got it flexed out a little bit. Oh, next to it was the Sierra AT4, which I believe is the same thing as the AT4X, sorry, which is the same as the ZR2, just in the Sierra trim. There's a Z71 right here, and then here's the cool Hummer EV, and this is an engineering vehicle. And they also have a really cool car right here. Let me show you this. So this right here is a CT4, a Cadillac CT4 rallycross vehicle. It's got rally wheels and tires on it, mud flaps, and it was kind of an engineering project that they took on it was like a side thing that the car was going to get scrapped, and so the engineers took it over, and GM let them build this car and beat it up on the proving grounds. It's really cool. So I thought it was kind of interesting. They do have the old ZR2 here, you know, the current body style one, but not the new Colorado ZR2. And this is also part of the off-road driving team, ORDT they call it. You can see the badge right back here. So these are engineering vehicles. But this one is, I think, pretty close to factory. Got some specs on it.
Thanks, Jeep. We appreciate your patronage.
These are some more Maximus 3 Jeeps. And Magnuson Performance right here, making all sorts of cool parts for Jeeps. Morning, guys. How's it going? So yeah, Magnuson Performance, one of the big sponsors of Forfest as well. They make all sorts of stuff, lights to bumpers, Jeep parts, you know, anything you can imagine. Cool Hummer right here. And then this is a America's Most Wanted 707 package Gladiator, which is the Hellcat engine in a Gladiator. And they do a lift kit, Falcon shocks. things like that. There's a few of these roaming around. There's actually a Elephant one as well that makes 1,000 horsepower, which is very cool. So this is one of our friends, Jim Kitson. He has an off-road adventure driving school, and they do they teach you. Good morning, guys. Just doing some video of your stuff. They do off-road driving classes. They teach you, if you're new to off-roading, you come out here, and he's got several vehicles that they can go out depending on your skill level. They can take you for rides, and they can also actually teach you in your own vehicle. If you have a Jeep and you just bought it and you're not sure how to off-road in it, or any other vehicle, he's a veteran in the off-road game. So very cool thing he's got going on here. And they usually have a bunch of other vehicles, but I think they're out right now. And he's got a lot of people signed up for the classes. So he goes out every couple hours, gives people classes, training sessions. They'll go out for an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours. And then they also have a little school section set up here where they're sitting down at a table and teaching you stuff, you know, book type stuff. Hey guys, so I'm up here. We kind of fast forwarded a few minutes, about half an hour. I'm actually at the top of one of the hills at the park. Sorry for the wind noise. I know it's probably bad. I'll try to talk close to the mic. But we're about to start the Ultra 4 King of the Hammers trucks race, and I'm actually helping as a flagger. So I'm up here on one of the tops of the hills, and we got another crew over there, and people are spread out all over flagging. And the starting line is right down there where Fancy Pants Dan has just pulled up. Let me zoom in a little bit with my telescope. So there's Fancy Pants Dan and Mrs. Fancy Pants Dan, and they're talking to Tommy Z, who is the organizer of Detroit 4 Fest. So the trucks will come in from down there, and I'll post some videos in a minute when they start running, and they kind of loop around. They come down this way. They do this really sharp U-turn right here, and then they go back up into some of these hills. Then when they come back down, they actually come over here in the straightaway. They get some speed right here. It's usually a good passing section. Loop around, and then they make their way up this hill where I'm standing. So I just have to stand off to the side. They'll come right up here, zip on down here, go down, do a U-turn, and loop around. And here are the trucks coming in right now. So we got a couple side-by-side class. I can't remember what the numbers are, maybe 4900 series. It actually says the numbers on it, but I can't read them. And then we have some, I think that's a 44 truck. So they're about to come on up here. So you'll kind of see where they go. Ultra 4 time. we don't have a pink hat, he's getting towed out of the park in reverse. Fancy Pants Dan is out here in his Ultra, or not his Ultra 4, sorry, his new Razor. His first rip in it. He just got it yesterday. Sorry about the background music. I'm trying to talk over it so I don't get copyrighted. He's doing pretty good though in the little Razor. He just had, I think, a winch and some lights and stuff like that put on. Alright guys, just wanted to show there's a bunch more vendors down here. There's just too many for me to go through one at a time. I'd be here all day if I talked to each one of them, but oh, this is cool. This is not a vendor, but it's a Jeep charging station they put in for the hybrid, plug-in hybrid vehicles from Jeep 4xe. So if you have a Jeep that's capable of that, you can come down here and charge it for free. It's like a solar charger. What else do we have over here? Yeah, just a bunch of accessories shops. Like these guys make bumpers, it looks like, and wheels. We've got people sell coolers over here. Rock Rash Off-Road, they do all sorts of accessories. Looks like headlights, grills, things like that. So just a whole lot of people. There was actually a Bronco Raptor over here this morning when I was doing the Black Lake XT1 interview, and unfortunately they moved it. I wasn't wanting to get some video of it, but I had to run to support the race. But we'll see if he shows up again. We can get some video of it. It was an M plate because they're not out yet, obviously. So anyway, that's what I got. Stay tuned for more. Come driver a little bit. Other driver. Slow. And once again, we are back out here on the Ultra 4 course. We just got set up again and we're waiting for them to start. Alright guys, just some random thing. I saw the clouds are kind of cool. They made this huge line. They go straight up all the way around on both sides. For my meteorologist, what's this cloud formation called? What is this, a front coming in or something? Let me know what you guys think.
At the bottom of the hill. By the time these guys come back through.
turn. All right, guys, we are closing up shop here. Oh, we got a little crab walk action over there from the Jeep. He's doing some rear steer. But yeah, the event's coming to a close here at Detroit 4 Fest. It's been a long day, it got really hot out. We did a couple of the races, Ultra 4 you saw. We had a couple of trucks get stuck. I'll try to put some clips in the middle of this video, but otherwise, yeah, had a great time. Took a bunch of people on the TRX. It did great out on the track. We got it a little muddy, but not terrible. It's not too bad, actually. Should be easy to clean. So otherwise, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a little different than what we normally do. And let me know in the comments if you have any questions about anything you've seen. And yeah, hope to see you guys out here in the next one. It's a once a year event. There's also, they do 4 Fest in Minnesota, Idaho, and Texas. And the Minnesota one's coming up in a couple weeks. It's supposed to be partnered with Nitro Rallycross, so Travis Pastrana's group, and they will be out there. I'm thinking about going, but not sure I'll make it. It's the last weekend of September, first weekend of October. So anyway, catch you guys soon, and more off-roading content coming. Stay tuned.